Good morning, GCHS.
Today is Tuesday, September 19th. I'm Shelby.
I'm Shanna, and these are your morning announcements.
DEC is hosting a mud run at October 14, 2017. The cost per register is $30 and the day race is $40. The Honey Fest is on September 27th through the 30th in Clarkson, Kentucky. Reach is going to be in Miss Hall's room 7:30 on Mondays and Wednesdays. Reach means relate, encourage, and create hope. Anyone is welcome. It's time to connect with other Christians who share the same goals and are there to talk and pray with you.
For today's weather, there's a chance of scattered thunderstorms today. High of 84 and a low of 66.
Today for lunch, we are having hot dog, hamburger with baked beans or salad bar.
Today for sports, there's a volleyball game at Warren Central at 6.
And there's a boys soccer game. It is home. It is versus Barron County, starting at 5:30, varsity only.
Hey everybody, this has to be quick because we're running close on time, but this is Travel Tuesday with Mr. Powell. Today we're going to talk about Dublin, Ireland, and specifically the Irish Uprising, the Easter Uprising that gave Ireland its independence. So here's Ireland, there's Dublin over there on the edge, there's the belt. Okay, fast facts, there was once a Viking city on the site of where Dublin is now, so you have all kinds of Viking artifacts underneath. The population is about 500,000, that's around twice the size of Louisville. This is the Halfpenny Bridge. They used to have ferries that would go back and forth across the River Liffey. This is the main river that runs through the middle of Dublin. It's called the Halfpenny Bridge because that's a contraction of half penny. It cost a half penny if you wanted to go across the bridge, walking, not driving, or riding your horse. And that toll helped pay to build the bridge. That was built in 1816. In the mid-1800s, we have the potato famine. Most of the Irish diet is potatoes, meats, and sausages. There was a blight, a virus, that wiped out a lot of the potato crop. People starved. This is one of the statues that's a memorial to that time. During that time, people in Ireland didn't have food. They came to America. Lots and lots of Irish immigrants came to America during the mid-1800s, early 1900s. We fast forward a few years, 1914, 1916. Those years are really rough. World War I is going on. The Irish people don't like their rulers. Who rules Ireland? Britain. Who else was a country who was ruled by Britain and didn't like it and fought for independence? I'll give you a second. That's right, America. So, what they decide is, we're tired of this. We're going to have our own independence. So, what they do is a small band of rebels get together. They take over the post office. Sounds like a small building, but it's actually really big. It's not like the Caneyville post office. They hold a stand there with weapons. The British government sends in troops, naval ships. They bomb the post office. Civilians are killed. And all of a sudden, everybody supports Irish independence. Even America sent them several dollars, probably in the neighborhood of $1 million, which $1916 is a lot. They sent them weapons, and that was a big deal because remember who was our ally in World War I? Who was our ally in World War I? England. Who are we supporting? The Irish to fight against England. Gets a little tricky. This is the proclamation of the Irish Republic. It's basically the Declaration of Independence for the Irish government. This is a document that is in stone at the memorial you saw on the slide before this. While we were there on one of our Europe trips, we were looking at the stone and looking at the memorial, and this gray-haired lady walks up and she listens for a minute, and then she walks to the center and she says, "This is my grandfather right here." And it was amazing because to us, it was just like we had met the granddaughter of Thomas Jefferson or George Washington, one of our founders of our country. We met one of the founders of Ireland that day, and of course we had to make sure she was legit. We looked her up on Facebook, and it really was who she said she was. We found her picture, we found all of the things that she'd done, all of her events, and her father was Thomas MacDonald, one of the signers of the Irish Declaration of Independence.
And these have been your morning announcements. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter at journalism_GCHS. And also subscribe to our YouTube channel, GCHS Journalism.
And you can also add us on Snapchat and follow us on Instagram at GCHS_journalism. And we would like to thank Mr. Powell for his segment Travel Tuesday.
Have a great day.